so cross. Yeah. What if he was like the nephew or niece of Nicolas Cage? Ooh, well, no, this person just didn't seem completely all there or all with it. So, do you watch the TV show Recess? Of course I did. It was great. Um, what else was there? Oh yeah, well the guy that came up and tried to meet in my face. He was talking about came up to me and was just like dead straight. He was a middle aged man. You think an older person would be nicer to a younger person because that's kind of you're supposed to look after your younger people and you're supposed to respect each other, but apparently not. So this guy came up and just went, looked me dead in the eye and was like, "Where's my album? Where's where's the physical copy of my album?" And he just went on this rant about how um bad it was of me for holding back this physical copy, and he felt like he was cheated and everything. And I was like, in my in my face, proper aggressive. I was like, oh my, I don't, what do I don't know what to do. I felt like I was back in school when teachers used to shout at you, and I just looked at my manager Rick and was like, you can talk to him. He knows all about it. And I like apologized and all the things you can do. Oh, it was so awkward. Why is my life like this? Yeah. We're the meet and greet awkward. The one we were in had some odd people. Meet and greets were probably fine. Sometimes you had a bit of clash of personalities with some people and things like that, but I mean, it was fine. When you next play in Belfast again? Oh God, not for another while. Any upcoming romances in Janet's life? I keep getting asked this by journalists. It's really hilarious because they're like, they do that thing, especially the male journalists. They do that thing where it's like, I'm sure the guys are like all over, and I'm like, no, they're not. Like, of course they are. You're doing this job. You're right. I'm like, no, no one comes up. No one does anything. Which is really fun. I'm not pleading desperate or anything like that. I mean, I don't even know if I'd want a relationship or anything, but they just assume that people come up to you and do that, which they don't. So it's like, no. Yeah. My love life is not interesting and not fun. Sometimes hot people text me, and I'm like, you're famous and attractive. And I just freak out and run away. So yeah. What's on your jumper? It's like a unicorn. It is actually a horse. It is a horse. You love the Nicolas Cage birdcage. Thank you. That's very nice. Poor Janet. Yeah, well, fine. Where's the physical copy? Don't shout at me like the man in England did. I don't need this. I explained it. Read the email. Oh, all becoming very, very weird to tell everyone to read it one email. Anyway, say hello to Brazil. Hello, Brazil. You're amazing in Bristol. Yeah, Bristol was weird because that was one of the three very badly sold dates. So it was pretty weird playing to that little. But I mean, it was good. We still had fun. Just as much fun as normal. I was sick, but it was good. It was hard, but it was fun. I don't like the middle-aged men on Facebook. I bet he was one of those. Of course he was. Yeah. Did you recognize any fans when you met them afterwards? I see. The thing is, a couple of people have actually, when I met them, were like, I'm at such and such at Twitter. Do you remember me?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I remember you. I know that name. I tweeted you quite a bit." And then that was fine. Whereas some people just kind of, and I know it's not their fault, but some people could kind of assume that I telepathically would like know that I've been tweeting this person a lot. I was like, A couple of people got very cross with me on Twitter, saying she's changed, she's ignoring her fans, which is awesome. Which I thought I was doing the opposite of by meeting everyone after the gig, but apparently not, because I'm a bad person. Which is great. But if you don't tell me, I don't know. I mean, there's no way for me to just automatically guess that you're that person behind that Twitter name. I don't know. So most people did. They were like, I'm this person. And I'm like, that's amazing. It's very nice to finally meet you. But not everyone did, so. What story to your family was tell about you? I mean, did you just any embarrassing story that there is, which is lots of. Yeah. Well, story what you expected. It was better than I expected. I didn't. I didn't even know if I'd get on with my band. I knew I'd get on with Jim and Maru because I already know Jim and Maru, and that's like pretty normal. But I was drummer and new bass player and a sound engineer and tour manager. I was like, oh god, I don't know what this is gonna be like. Am I gonna have fun, or is it just gonna be really businessy and boring? But no, it was the most fun I've had in a long time. It was probably there's a couple of highlights on my career where I go, this is literally the best job ever. And it reminds me why I'm in this job and why I enjoy doing it. And the tour was a great reminder that this is why I'm doing this job. I love it. I enjoy it. I get so much from it. So it was amazing. Yeah, it really reminded me why I'm even on this planet, to be honest. So it was really good. Do you remember when you took my phone at Newcastle? I do. I do remember taking someone's phone. Oops. This is whenever someone normally tells me off for doing random spontaneous things like that. Oh. Any romantic stories you heard from fans on tour? Romantic stories. I think I know who you are actually because I can see your display picture, and that's where you and your boyfriend, I assume, don't want to wrongly assume there, you met over Twitter. Am I right? And not just any Twitter, like my Twitter apparently. Is that how it went? Which is cool. Congratulations, that's great. It's very sweet. If you duet with anyone, who would it be? Oh, there's so many people. I love just working with people. Definitely the highlights of the job. I'm always up for a collab. Up for a good collab anytime. So yeah, just anyone that's in this job normally, it's fine. Any country you'd like to visit? I really want to go to the Jamaican Islands, just because it looks amazing. It looks completely opposite of where I live. And I would just really like to visit there. It'd be pretty fun. What do you wish you spent more time doing 5 years ago? Nothing. 5 years ago? Stop worrying about the bullies. I try not to let them be a part of my life or anything, but they clearly were. So I'd probably go back and say, just forget about it. They're not going to care. You're not going to care in 5 years' time. Give up. Stop it. Stop trying to. Stop taking what they say anyway. I mean, that's what I'd give myself. Be yourself. Miniature J Dog, be yourself. um. Oh, see, I've seen the name Holly in your name, so I just assumed. Sorry. You and Rizzo Kicks. I met Rizzo Kicks actually. I didn't. I met one of them, and then I was like, he was like, "Oh, can I get a photograph?" And I was like, "Yeah, of course you can." And then the other one came over, and I was like, "Hold on a second, you're Rizzo Kicks." And they were like, "Yeah, can we get a JPEG?" And I was like, "Yeah, of course you can." And it was like, "Holy crap, Rizzo Kicks are asking me for a photo." Very strange. Would you do a duet with Sitting Color? I would die to do a duet with Sitting Color. It would be amazing. Have you already listened to Bangers with Miley Cyrus? I haven't yet. Don't think I'll get around to it. I've got so much to listen to on the other spectrum of music. So I'm going to get onto that. If you had to teach something, what would you teach? I would try and be I mean, I'd love to be a psychologist. I just love to help people. I think that's one of my aims in life is to help people. So I mean, psychologists, even if someone was like, hey, will you be a motivational speaker? Because I've been told that before. Someone told me to go into motivational speaking. It was a rather weird conversation. But I was like, in 10 years' time, if everything goes well and I become confident speaking to a large group of people, I can definitely give some good advice. Do you collect anything? I don't have any collections, unfortunately. You always see some very bizarre moments. It does. It's very strange, but it's good. You speak so fast, I understand nothing. I am very sorry. Very sorry. Do you remember meeting me in Liverpool? I can't, because if your photo display picture is not your face, I'm not really going to know. It's very difficult. A lot of people. You had the mystery figure. Oh, that was great because I got Finn. It's awesome. Thank you very much for that. That was very kind of you, by the way. What's your favorite place to holiday? I don't do holidays. And I'm not the only person that's like this. I mean, my job consists of me flying places and staying in hotels. That's the job. So when it comes to doing a holiday and people are like, oh, what country are you going to? You're like, oh, what's the point then? I'm flying to another country to stay in another hotel. For me, a holiday is literally just taking days off. Just being at home. Like, this is like a little miniature holiday for me where I can just wake up in my own bed and things, which is really nice. Do you play any instruments? I used to play drums. I suck though. And I play guitar when I sing, but that does not mean I can play it. I know a wee bit of guitar. I'm not that good though. I need to practice. I really, really need to. I need to practice a lot of things. I can't really sing at the moment. If you can hear, I'm kind of husky. So I need to fix that. Do you remember Princess Bubblegum? Yeah, I have the phone cover on my phone all the time. It's brilliant. Would you ever shave your head for charity? Yeah, I would actually. Does your guitarist have Twitter? Yeah. He should be in the people that I follow. Rue Walker. The whole band does Twitter, actually. Could you show your tat? It looks so nice. Yeah, of course I can. Tattoo. Can you see it? There we go. There's my tattoo. Seven tweets and still no answer. I'm sorry, these things go really weird on my computer. I try my best to see them all. Are you a spender or saver? I don't really have anything to spend anything on. The last time I splurged out was like this time last year, and it was on these things. That's the last time I bought anything expensive. I take money and invest it or buy people things because that's fun. Obviously, I buy clothes and stuff like that because I kind of need to have clothes to not be naked. Yeah. What did you want to become as a little kid? This, exactly this. I wanted to be a singer. I wanted to have an album. I wanted to do a tour. Can you tell us a little about the upcoming music video? I could, but I'm not going to. You're gonna have to be patient. If I came to your house and looked in your fridge, what would I find? Well, my house in Sheffield has nothing in the fridge. I think it has like 2 beers. There's nothing else. Maybe a can of soup or something. I did some boys when they asked what gender I was by using your advice. That is awesome. That's great. Do tattoos hurt? Yes, they do. They hurt quite a bit. This one nearly made me pass out. Because it really, really hurt. If the world was listening for 10 seconds, what would you say? Well, if Vine has taught me anything, it says you can do a lot in 6 seconds. I'd obviously try to. There's a lot of things you want to do. I mean, love yourself, love each other, be respectful, and be kind. Think positively. What was your opinion regarding the Miley Cyrus Sinead O'Connor debate? Is my favorite thing because it's like I couldn't give a crap. I actually don't care, and that's my thing about Miley. It's like you want to dress that way. That's completely you're right. Your body. You do what you want. That's like that's completely fine. Whereas where it comes with Sinead O'Connor, I'm kind of like it's none of your business. It's not your career. It's her career. But like stop writing public letters. What was I just don't get it. I'm like, can you not just not intervene in someone's career? That'd be pretty awesome. I mean, you're trying to look out for her, but what you're doing is just making someone angry. I think that's what people forget is whenever you try and give someone advice, especially in this job, like as nice as some people want to come across, as in, oh yeah, this is just trying to give you advice. You get offended. You're like, are you trying to say I don't know what I'm doing? And that's what Miley did. Miley got upset that she was trying to pretty much tell her what to do. If everyone minded their own business and got on with their own life, the world would be a lot happier of a place. But apparently we can't do that because people like to intervene, which is great. Rant over. Someone that wants advice in getting in the music industry. I don't know. There's no advice. Which is worse, falling or never trying? Never trying. Absolutely. If you don't try, what are you doing in life? Like, what's the point? What's the point if you're not going to push yourself a little further every day? If you don't wake up and go, oh, that's scary, I'm going to do it, and you just live this mundane life of doing the same thing every single day, then you shouldn't do that. You should do at least one, even if it's small things, just do something completely different. Yeah. Try at least. There's something in my shoe. What are you most grateful for? Everything. My whole life. I'm grateful to have a life. I'm grateful to be being born. I'm lucky I was the fastest sperm. I'm lucky that that I even came about to exist. So it's always good. She thinks you can't live without, pretty sure, oxygen's up there. My family and friends. And I'm pretty sure if you wiped out electricity, a lot of things go wrong. So I'm going to say those three. And yeah. The salmon of knowledge, totally. Do you have Snapchat? I do, but I struggle to use it. I am never on it. I have nothing interesting to post, so I don't use it. If we learn from our mistakes, why are we always afraid to make mistakes? You don't consciously learn from your mistakes. Well, I don't. I make loads of mistakes all the time. And I don't think I consciously learn from them. But I haven't done it again. I made the same mistake twice. Apart from forgetting my lyrics, but I mean, dang. How can you be so positive about everything? And I'm always negative. How do you do it? I've seen so much negative things in this world. I've seen people hurt other people. I've seen the dark sides of the industry. I've seen the dark sides of people personally. I see a lot of bad things for someone at only 18. And I like to then think that although I've seen all this negativity, that it has actually shown me that there's so much beauty in the world, that you like can appreciate every small thing, even the smallest thing that goes right in your day. It's like, oh my god, yeah, that went right, yay, that's awesome. It just makes you more appreciative of every single small thing that's happened. So that's why I'm so positive, because I'm lucky. Even though there's a lot of things I'm not lucky at, but that makes me pretty. I've just explained it. I'm not explaining it again. Awesome. Have you heard of the site Tagged? I have not heard of that site. Soon, Halloween, what will be your disguise? I'm thinking about going as I have two wigs upstairs, and one's black and one's pink. And I'm like, I could go as Marceline the Vampire Queen, or I could go as Princess Bubblegum. I could be either, or Flame Princess when I choose this hair. So it's very, very hard. When I have options, I struggle to choose. I might just go as a stormtrooper because I can. I want a cheeseburger. Do you like cheeseburger? I don't really like cheese. I don't eat cheese that often. But I am occasionally, I think, about 3 times in a year, which is not that often. But I always go, holy cow, I haven't had a cheeseburger in months, and go, can I get a cheeseburger? Because I haven't had one in ages. So it's kind of a thing I just do occasionally. You wish Sawyer the Rabbit would tweet you again. Well, Sawyer's dead, so that's not going to happen anytime soon. Do you feel like you lived this day 100 times before? Well, this twit cam thing, yeah. I feel like I've gone back in time with my hair, actually, oddly enough. When I got it first dyed, I was like, oh, this is weird. This feels like years ago. I don't know how to feel about this. So it was very weird doing that. If you had any superpower, what would it be? People laugh at me for this one. We talked about this on tour. And it was the power to manipulate age. I'd like to manipulate my own age to be any age I wish. It would literally mean I could be this age for the rest of my life if I wanted to. It'd be a pretty cool superpower. It's not really a superpower, but it kind of is. Would you rather never be able to sing again or have your thumbs cut off? Have my thumbs cut off? I mean, it's kind of my livelihood. Who needs thumbs? I mean, do you get bullied for being ginger? I might if I was a natural ginger. Well, I do get redhead hate, but who cares? I mean, it's not natural. I mean, I'm a natural blonde, but who cares? It's only a hair color. You want to live forever. I do. Well, I'm more so afraid of aging. I do not want to get old. Ever. So, yeah. I'd like to be up at my age where I could be like, I'm going to be 40 today. I mean, that'd be pretty cool. And then the next day I go, you know what, I want to be 6 years old because I can. If you wanted to stay the same age forever, you should consider being a vampire. Totally. I mean, who's to say I'm not already one? I mean, it's totally plausible. Not really. I like blonde, but that's too late because it's never going back because I'm not bleaching my hair again. Tour in Wales. I finished. I played Bristol and Cardiff like 2 weeks ago. Bring back the blonde? No, because I'm not damaging my hair like that ever again. How old would you be if you didn't know how old you are? I'd be quite old. I've been told from people that meet me that I'm a lot older than my age. I do believe I have an old soul, that I've lived a life before, which is a very weird belief to have. But I mean, I kind of believe it. I mean, definitely say like old. What color would your hair be if you just left it? Well, the roots would come through blonde. And this is like washed out, super bad. It's good. So it just wash out blonde, and this red would fade and fade and fade, and just be a weird tinge of orange. Are missing tour? Yeah, I mean, it was so much fun. I really haven't had that much fun in years, so it was very good fun. And just being performer for once was really strange because I was still not used to that. It had been a while since I'd just gone up on stage and just went, yeah, I'm gonna play for you guys. So it was very, very weird to do it like every night. Definitely rewarding. I learned a lot about myself through the tour, which is good. Um, Think about another tour. I can't do another tour until I've got another album, so it's not gonna. Oh, I got 300 tweets to read. That's gonna take a while. um, you say good, so goddamn cute. Yeah, I've been eating there, and I don't know why. Why is it? Thank you though. Very nice of you. When are you releasing the music video? Releasing it very soon because I haven't made it yet. I'm making it on Monday, Tuesday. I've got a 2-day shoot, which will be interesting. And then after what am I doing after that? Then I'm obviously releasing it, and then I'm gonna be on telly promoting it. So that's all happening again. This is where it's gonna be being back on TV and things, but it'll be fun. Yeah. So it's gonna be weird coming back out of my little hobbit hole and going out back into public again. Weird. Oh well. Yeah, I've got some TV planned. Yay! Morning television. It's really fun. Yeah. Gonna go soon, guys, because I've got things to do. Not really. I just want to be a bit of a. I just can't lie on the sofa and do absolutely nothing because I can't. Why do you not like All We Need? Because it has absolutely no lyrical meaning to my life whatsoever. It's too upbeat and needlessly so. This is not a song I'm relating well with. So yeah. It's just so pointless. All right, guys, I'm gonna go. But I'll be on Twitter, obviously, because I have nothing better to do with my night tonight. Probably gonna watch some Studio Ghibli. Spirited Away would be a good watch tonight. Anyway, if anyone wants to join me in watching Spirited Away, yeah, I'm waiting for this thing to catch up because normally it takes like 20 minutes. If you had a pet unicorn, what would it be called? It'd be called Spangle. Hey, Spangle. Shout out to Spangle, my pet unicorn. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna put it here, so bye, guys. Very nice to talk to you guys.